Helm, who's one of EA's leading Mac aficionados, is going to show us just a snippet of Harry and Hogwarts. This year, one of the features is a living Hogwarts, where you see the high-res art, the stairs move like in Hogwarts. You can explore and meet Harry's friends. In addition, so the room you're all in compared to the room that the other people didn't make it into, this is a good hall. Harry's got a great hall.
What's next? I've got some timetable.
The only thing better than living on a Mac is living in Hogwarts.
Depulso! Incendio!
So a little later, Steve is going to actually wave his hand and candles are going to float in this room. So make sure, and that's one of the features of Leopard, so make sure you applaud when he does it. But wait, there's more. Electronic Arts also dominates in sports games. So starting in August, when the new sports year begins, we are going to begin releasing simultaneous launch under Mac OS. And in August, John Madden Football with an all-new AI system with players as weapons is going to be released. And Tiger Woods Golf, where you can create YouTube-like videos of your best scores and send them to friends and challenge them to match your golf capabilities. So look forward to seeing you in Apple stores with EA Games. And Steve, keep up the wizardry. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ben. Woo. So that's great news from Electronic Arts. We've also got some really intriguing news from id. And John Carmack, the founder and owner of id, and the chief technical officer, is going to show us something really sweet today, which is one of the things he's been working on for a while. He's going to premiere it today. So John, can we get you up on stage?
Hey, Steve. So, got something pretty neat to show here. So for the last couple years at id, we've been working pretty much in secrecy on a next generation technology and a next generation game for it. And this is actually going to be the first time we've shown anything that we've been doing publicly. And we managed to put this together in really a pretty quick time, which speaks pretty highly to the Mac platform as development and deployment station. So here we are with our first public showing of some of the things that we're working on here. Now, I've always thought of what I do with game technology as basically providing a canvas for the artists and designers to work on. And with this new generation of technology, it's really almost literally true. What we've got here is the entire world covered in unique textures, where this is 20 some odd gigabytes of texture covering this track area here. And the artists have the ability to go in and change anything they want. They can start with a model built however they want, whatever tools they want to use. But then they can go in and they can go in through some pretty neat tools and look at the world and say, I want to change the color of this mountaintop, or I want to carve my initials onto this rock here. And this level of flexibility is really something that we've never had before, where they have unlimited ability to change as much as they want on the surfaces with no impact on the performance or the stability of the game. So we can build the game, make sure it's fun, and then we can put artists on it to go ahead and make it look as good as we have time and resources to do. So we can even have 6 artists working on one of these worlds at the same time, where they can go in and build whatever they need to. And we've got, we're pretty excited about what we're going to be doing with this technology. And in fact, we're going to be showing on the Mac platform, the PC, the PS3, and the 360, the same data running. We're going to be demoing this at E3, as well as at our QuakeCon in August. And I expect to actually have another Mac-related announcement to make at that time, which we can't quite go into right now. But this is all running live, and we literally got this together in the last 10 days, so I'm quite happy with what we were able to do, and it's going to wind up being a lot better. Give me 4 more days, and it's going to be twice as smooth. So but I think it was a pretty good show there. Thank you.
So, two cool announcements out of Electronic Arts and id. Now, let's move on to our big cats. Mac OS X. As you know, our current release is Mac OS X Tiger. This has been the most successful release in Apple's history. It's been phenomenal. And I'm very pleased to report that we have 22 million active Mac OS X users. Mac OS X users, 22 million. And they are comprised of 2/3 of them running Tiger. Now, this is unprecedented in our industry for 2/3 of an installed base to be running the latest and greatest release of an operating system. We have another 23% running Panther, the latest release -1, and only 10% running an older release than that. So 90% of the customers, or 20 million out of 22 million, are running the current or the current -1 release. Again, unprecedented in our industry. And it really makes it a lot easier to develop software for when you know that. So today, we're going to move beyond Tiger and give you a final look at Leopard before it ships in October. We are really excited about Leopard. We think with Tiger, we're already ahead of the competition, and we think Leopard is just going to set an even higher bar. Our last major release was Tiger on Intel in January 2006. And we're going to ship Leopard in October. That's 21 months after Tiger on Intel. Leopard is the 6th major release of OS X. It's got 300 new features. And this morning, I get to show you 10 of them. So let's get started. Leopard. Feature number 1 is one we haven't shown before, and that is Leopard has a new desktop. So what's it look like? It looks something like this. This is the new Leopard desktop. And that's Tiger. That's Leopard. Now, we're not having the usual blue pattern, because what we found out is that nobody uses it. Everybody puts their own digital photos on things now. And so we have come up with a desktop that's really more suited to your digital photos. We picked this one. We thought it was nice, but you'll pick your own and throw it up there. And so we've got a menu bar that adapts itself to whatever digital photo you put behind it. We've got a new dock that's more three-dimensional in nature that just swoops out over whatever picture you put there. And so the new desktop has a new menu bar, a new dock, and something new to help us clean up our desktops. All of us have really messy desktops, and we'd like to clean up our desktops, and we're going to give you some tools to help. Something called stacks, which we think will be really nice to clean up our desktops. We've been told that we've got all these different looks throughout the years, white looks, the metal looks. We've got a consistent window look in Leopard. And it's now even easier to see which is the active window. We've made it more prominent. So these are some of the features of the new look of the Leopard desktop. Now let me talk to you about the stacks for a little bit. First of all, let me raise this up in case some of you in the back